Guru, but you don't know what time it is. So I'm gonna tell you what time it is right now. This is what time it is. It's C Nation time, baby. You know how we do it. We're back, ladies. Ladies, it's been a good summer. It's been a good spring. Your men were home, taking care of you, doing what they had to do, being the good men that they are. But now, September's here. And we all know what September means. It's time for a little ball. You know what I mean? It's time for a little ball, and we're back. And that means, guess who's back? The Guru's back with C Nation. That's right. We're rocking it, ladies and gentlemen. We're rocking it. Hi. You know who I am. You know what I do. I'm the Guru. I'm the board certified fantasy football and all sports guru. Only difference with me today is I'm not talking Brothers Talk Ball. This is not Brothers Talk Ball. This is C Nation. For those of you new to the podcast now, asking yourself, what is C Nation? I'm going to tell you what it is. This week in Dallas, it's a forum for me to talk to my Dallas Cowboy fans out there. Now, if you're new to C Nation, what you're not going to realize is there's a lot of people out there that kind of hate on the Cowboys, and they come into this podcast shutting their mouth off. I'm going to let them do that this year. Normally, every year, I'm fighting everybody, and I'm going against the grain this year. This year, I'm not fighting anybody. You want to come here and make noise? That's on you, B. You want to come here and bother everybody with your goofy opinions? Go ahead. As you can see, it's a new look. It's a new leaf returning. I have no desire to fight with people that aren't Dallas Cowboys because here's the thing. I'm not going to sit down and watch what? Niners Nation, Giants Nation, Philly Nation. Oh my gosh, even worse, Jets Nation. Save that for Hard Knocks. You know what I mean? Don't bring that here. Here we're to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Now the new season is here. What is going on in Dallas this year? Well, let's talk about the offseason. Offseason, I'm going to give Dallas's offseason an A. I wanted to give it an A+, but there's a couple of things that I would have changed. But one of the things that happened in the offseason for the Dallas Cowboys this year is they kept almost all of their veterans on the field, which is really important because Dallas had a top 10 defense last year. I think it's going to be even better this year. Look for the Dallas Cowboys to maybe have the best defense in the league. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, shut up. Hold on. Got to take a sip of tea. Hold on. I think I spilled a bit. I spilled the tea. Yeah, I mean, so let's spill some tea. San Francisco, as we already know, is always one injury away from being garbage, which they normally are. Make noise the whole season. Come playoff time, something happens. Brock Purdy gets hurt. We'll talk about Trey Lance in a minute. But you find every year with the San Francisco 49ers, there's just a little something that they lack come playoff time. Not worried about them. Philadelphia Eagles lost a lot of players on defense. Now they picked up maybe the best defensive lineman in the draft, but that's okay. They gave away their number one linebacker, so I'm not worried about them. The Buffalo Bills had an amazing defense, but their offense couldn't stay on the field, so that messed that up there. Watch out for the Jets, but here's the thing with the Jets. Is Aaron Rodgers going to keep that defense on the field? Nobody knows that either. What does that translate to? That translates to this. The Dallas Cowboys potentially have the number one defense in the league. And I'm going to say it right here on C Nation. I'm not afraid to say it. As you already know about your guru, I'm going to put it out there. Speaking of your guru, people, very big news coming up this year. And shout out to another Dallas Cowboy of mine, my boy Kirk Blue. There are big, huge things happening on the horizon for Brothers Talk Ball and C Nation this year. I can't really talk about it now, but when it comes out, you're going to see we're taking it again to a new level. So look forward to that this year. We're going to make things happen. Just like the Dallas Cowboys are. I'm going to make another call. Micah Parsons is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. You heard it here first. Michael Parsons, for the first time in his career, is going to focus on getting there on a defensive end. They're actually going to play him on the end. Now, they're saying they're going to put him in some linebacker packages at certain times, which I don't find is a bad idea. But for primarily, he's going to be the defensive end. That means you're going to have to watch him all day, every day on the edge, much like his white counterpart over there in Frisco, who just recently signed. Nobody's worried about anymore. The fragile guy. You know who I'm talking about. Play a whole season, then maybe I'll be impressed. So that's where we're going with that. We signed our key valuable players right now. So Trayvon Diggs signed an extension. We got him for 5 years. That shores up the defense. Obviously, Micah Parsons is going to make all the money in the world. Smart on Dallas to not use their salary cap money that they have right now. They're saving the money for next year. CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, which means the nucleus of this football team in Dallas, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be here for a while. You're going to be looking at a strong football team for a while. Now, there's a contract extension coming out to Dak. Not a lot of people are secure with that. I think Dak's going to have to play that out this year. I don't know if they're willingly going to give him the money, but we'll see. Shout out to big brother LT. We back, baby. So that's what we're looking at this year. A lot of criticism with Dallas is on the offensive side of the ball. They had strides there too. Obviously picking up a wide receiver that you have to watch that can stretch the field. Michael Gallup coming back off the ACL injury, the torn Achilles injury, playing a full season has to make a difference as well. But one of the things that's going to help that offense is the defense. By the way, deuces are wild in Dallas. All right? Keep your Cowboys, keep your deuces. They made changes, obviously, at the running back position. Gone this year is Ezekiel Elliott to the New England Patriots. I'm not going to say I'm too crazy about, seeing him over there. But I am kind of happy he left. One of the things Dallas didn't make a mistake doing, which they normally do in other years, is overpaying players that are a bit past their prime. I'm glad they didn't do that with Zeke. Obviously, he's part of the family. We all love him. But at the end of the day, the dramatic fall off from him in the last couple of seasons, I don't think would have been worth the money if they went there. By the way, one of the things we're going to talk about on Brothers Talk Ball this upcoming season is how running backs are being treated in the league right now. Second-class citizens, if you watch what they're doing to them. And I don't like it. It's not a good thing. We're going to rap about that. One of the things that is going to help the Dallas Cowboys this year is they simplified the offense. Obviously, Mike McCarthy is calling the plays. Now, I was not a Kellen Moore fan. I did not like the way he couldn't make adjustments during the game. He coached one style. If he liked the player, he pushed the player. He never really let players play outside what he thought they were. And I'm kind of glad Kellen Moore is gone. I'm not going to lie to you. And simplifying the offense for Dak is only going to help. They're going to go more of a West Coast offense, which I think plays to this team's strengths. You have a receiver that can stretch the field. You have CeeDee Lamb, who I'm going on record as saying right now is going to be a top 5 receiver this year. Yeah, I said it. You don't like it? Deal with it. That's on you. It's not on me. CeeDee Lamb will be a top 5 receiver. Don't believe me? Find out where they're rating him in your fantasy leagues. You've been drafting? How high was CeeDee Lamb? Above players like Devontae, Ridley, D-Hop? I ain't got to tell you. I think he's going to ball out. He's also in the contract year, so he has to get that money. So what are we looking for with the Cowboys? Okay, opening day. We're playing the Giants. Now, Giants are a team that put together a good defense. Obviously, their offense had issues last year. They paid a lot of money to Danny Dimes. For what? I do not know. But if you're going to throw away money, New York Giants, throw some my way. You know what I mean? I'll take it. If you're just going to throw it at people for no reason, give some to the guru. While at the same time, not throwing money at your workhorse running back that makes your quarterback who he thinks he is. Because, again, this league is perpetuating the myth that they don't need running backs. So they don't pay Saquon, and they pay Danny Dimes. By the way, Saquon, last year in New York, that taste that they left in his mouth is too bad. First of all, they're not going to franchise tag him a second time because he's not having it. And I don't think he wants to go back. I don't even want to know what's going on in that locker room. By the way, Big Sis, I will see you tonight. I know you're watching out there. I will see you tonight and I will grab you by your collar the whole game. For those of you that don't know, my big sister is a New York Giants fan. What reason? I do not know. Our family's been trying to figure it out for years now, and we can't figure it out. But I'm going to do what a cowboy man does. I'm going to bring her to my home. I'm going to feed her dinner. I'm going to give her love, the love that she deserves. And you know why? Because I'm going to put it on her for 4 quarters, live in her groupies, right here, Casa de Guru. You know how we do it? Right here at Casa de Guru. With love, big sis, and your Giants trying to threaten me in my home. No, I will not have it. I will not be threatened in my home. So I don't know what that locker room's like with the Giants either. I mean, there's a lot of fighting going on, a lot of infighting. A lot of people agree with certain things. A lot of people don't agree with certain things. I can't tell you what's going on over there. I can't tell you and it's not my job. It's not my job. I can only bring it to your attention that there's a dysfunctional house somewhere. You got to fix your own home. You know what I mean? Fix your own home. I'm over here in Big D doing the things that I need to do to make sure my family's secure. So I can't worry about your locker room, Giants. All I'm going to say is I don't want to be a fly in the wall in that locker room. I am not feeling it there at all, my friends. So listen, C Nation, key for the games today. Very, very simple. Keep the ball out of the Giants' hands. Now, as much as I talk about Saquon, let's be real. He is a danger on the field. He is a danger on the field when he touches that ball. I mean, there's always a potential for him to break it whenever he gets the ball. So keep the Giants in long yardage situations. Let Danny Dimes be Danny Dimes and either use his feet or make the mistakes that he makes when he gets a bit of pressure. And bring the pressure. I mean, bring the pressure, bring the heat. Obviously, we know Dallas is really good on defense. I mean, we have 2 defensive ends that are going to get to the quarterback. We have safety help. I haven't even talked about the fact that we have probably the best backfield in the league with Gilmore and Diggs. It's going to be very hard for teams to pass on the Dallas Cowboys this year. You want to throw the ball? Go ahead. Throw the ball at your own peril. At your own peril. You don't know what that means? Look it up. I can't teach you everything. But at the end of the day, it's going to be very hard to throw the ball into the Dallas Cowboys this year. That's all I have to say. So the keys for this game for me, Dallas, keep the ball in your hands, score and score often, keep the Giants off the field. Because one of the things about the Giants as a team is they really do depend on the run. So they have kind of a hard time playing from behind, but that's where you have to put them. You have to put them in long yardage situations where they're playing from behind. Let them make the mistakes. Let the game come to you. This is C Nation. I'm going to be dropping dimes on you all season. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's going to be a good season. Everybody out there who watches ball that's going to make noise to me, that's going to watch this over going, oh my gosh, he's back. We have to hear this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But I'm not going to be contentious this year. I'm not fighting you this year. You want to fight. You want to call me cow bitches and cowgirls and all the cows you want to call me cow. Call me that. Listen, I'll live that life. If that's what you need, I'm going to live that life. But I'm going to be me. You know what I mean? I'm going to be me. And I'm a cowboy all day. All day. Not a problem. And we're here all year. Oh, he ain't going to do C Nation today. They lost. I'm going to do C Nation. I'm going to tell you why. Because even when you lose, you win. Because sometimes when you lose, you'll learn the things that you were supposed to learn to get better as a person. A lot of people don't understand that. That's why they want to gang up on you when you fall down a little bit. But it ain't about falling down, baby. It's about getting up. It's about getting up. And we get up all the time. And it's going to be a long year for all of y'all. It is. Because the Cowboys are ready this year. And there's a lot of fear in people this year that the Cowboys are instilling. And when does it start? It starts tonight. So it's sort of a Dallas Cowboy family day. I'm going to leave right now, do another podcast with your boy on Brothers Talk Ball. Then I'm going to cook for my sister, who's going to have a bad night, and I'm going to give her this. You know what that is? A lot of people say that's a cold shoulder. No, that's that one. That's a shoulder to cry on. Because I'm always going to be here for you. And I never want you to forget that. I'm always going to be here for you. That's just how it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, the game is tonight, the last game. Oh. I make no little mistake. I'll be here for the game. We gonna be hollering during the game. I don't even think I have a choice. And I might even bring my boy over so he can holler too. Because I don't want everybody thinking I'm a bad guy and do this alone. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm gonna do C Nation alone. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people out there that don't like what we do over here in Dallas. I can't help that. But here's the thing, kids. It starts tonight. The Dallas football Cowboys against the Giants. Now, here, shout out to Whitey. I'm going to holler at you later. We'll go over the keys to victory for both teams later. Listen, it's the NFC East, right? So the rivalry starts right away, and it's a division that may be the best division in football. We cannot lie about that. It might actually be the best division of football. So we're going to keep a lookout for that. Other than that, I will see you later on today. Doesn't it feel good to know now for the next few months, your guru is back? What do you get with the guru? You get, okay, baby browns. Okay, baby brown eyes. You get, right, butterscotch mixed with caramel cream complexion. Who don't need that in their life? You understand? You know what I mean? Oh, your boy is back. And he's doing it to you for free. He's giving it to you out of the kindness of his heart. My goodness, it feels good to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be here all day. It is football time in Canada and America. And it's good to be back. C Nation, let's do this today. To my C Nation fans out there, Big Brother, love you. Both of them. Big J, LT, Cordon Bleu. You know you're a cowboy out there. Gary Scotland, we're back, baby. You know what I mean? Freddie James. Dance on them, Freddie. Show them, Freddie. Sing for them, Freddie. Be there for them. By the way, if you have a chance to check out the Freddie James Project, whenever they're playing in this city, you have to go see it. He's one of the most dynamic performers. He's been for years. He's still doing it at a record pace. He's doing it better than anybody out there. Freddie James Project, make it happen. C Nation, family, we're back. We're back, people. I'm going to see y'all later.